Hey YouTube, it's EchoBear, and today I want to read an app for you guys. It's called Card Thief. Now before I get into talking about this app, I first want to thank my lovely friend Elise Explosion who suggested this game to me. She found it while she was at work and she decided that it was something that I should check out too. So go check out her channel. There will be a link to her channel at the very end of this video, so go give her love. Anyway, on to the serious stuff. So Card Thief is made by Arnold Browers, and as far as genre goes, this is a card game. That is honestly a first for what I've reviewed, but on to talking about it. So Card Thief is essentially what it sounds like. The instructions are very convoluted, and the developer did an awesome job explaining it to new players. So I am going to try my best to relay that same information to you guys. So you are a thief and you are sneaking into this castle to try to steal a chest. So that is your premise and your goal. Very simple. Now the way you go about doing this is that you have a 3x3 grid of cards. Those cards can either, well, in the first section, can either be you, a chest, a lamp, or a guard. Those are your very basic ones. The game quickly adds a lot more to that, but that is your basic ones. Torches and lights light up the hallway and will make you visible to guards. And guards will then capture you because you are a thief and not supposed to be there. But you can put out the lamps as one of your moves and use those moves to also take out guards. The way you do this is you have to move in a pattern, well, a path. So say you start in the upper right hand corner, you move left to extinguish a torch, and then you can move left again to take out a guard, and that can be your turn. Or if you have enough points on your little card, you could continue going until you've either cleared the entire screen of guards and or cards, or just can't do anything else without going into negative numbers. Negative numbers pretty much mean you'll automatically be captured. So that is the basic premise of this game. The game honestly does such a good job at adding in more and more complicated game mechanics, but for the player to still understand them just very clearly and easily. The game goes through and has you go through the first castle several times in order to get enough insignias to go to the next castle, etc, etc. Each castle you go to will have harder and harder enemies and more things that you have to deal with as you're going through it. So to combat that, you have little power-up cards that you can hold in your little thieves kit. So you can have a total of 3 of those cards, and then before you finish the game, you have to use at least one of them, if you have all 3 in use, to pick up the chest and take it out with you. So it's a really fun combination of resource management and a strategy card game. It's genuinely fantastically done. The art style is absolutely gorgeous. The daily heists are fantastic, and it teaches you how to utilize the new cards as you unlock them. It's very fun and just very lived in is what it feels like. This doesn't have hardly any plot. It doesn't have any deeper instructions than you are a thief, go thief. And yet I'm still very I don't know what the word is. I'm very attached to the character that I'm playing as. I definitely want to see them succeed, even though we're a thief and stealing stuff. But despite all that, it's fantastic. It's beautifully done, and I have almost 0 complaints about it. The game does honestly get harder. It gets so much harder, but it's fair. There's a lot of times when the randomness of these games become unfair and just become too frustrating to even want to play. But this game counteracts that in just the fact that if you have good enough strategy and plan well enough, that you'll be able to pretty much fend off whatever it throws at you. So just play this game, please. I know it costs a little bit of money, but that's all you gotta pay. No ads, no nothing. and it is fantastic and so very, very worth it. I honestly cannot recommend this game enough, and that's why it's getting a 10 out of 10. So 100% thank you so much to Elise for suggesting this game. It's absolutely flawless. The visuals are great, the character designs are fun and interesting and unique. The gameplay is awesome. I think I said that as the first point, but it's awesome. The music that goes along with it is fantastic. It has a bunch of little quirky things with it that just make it so endearing to me that I adore it so very much. And it's just so good, guys. You should definitely play it. So if you do want to play it, the links will be down in the description as always. Make sure to stick to the very end of this video to see more stuff that I've done, as well as a link to Elise Explosion's channel. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!